Dodge has officially announced and released their Dodge EV concept vehicle. This enters Dodge into the EV market space, and here it is. So this is what they're referring to as the Charger Daytona SRT, but they also call it the Banshee as well, and you can see the emblem on the side there. This would be the first time since the early 2000s when Dodge brought back the Charger nameplate that a Charger would actually have two doors. Normally the two-door version was reserved for the Challenger, but as you can see here, this Charger has two doors. And it does have a lot of the similar striking body cues, at least the rear end of that sweeping kind of dovetail of the back of the 1969 Charger, which I think is much appreciated and welcomed.
Because it's 1972 for big V8s right now.
Tim Kuniskis of Dodge actually goes on to say that he feels that it's like 1972, right before the EPA kind of cracked down on emissions. And essentially that's what they're doing here with the EV stuff. It's not that Dodge wants to move forward with EV, but governing bodies are mandating manufacturers to start producing EV vehicles, as well as putting limitations and restrictions on their current petroleum-based vehicles.
It needed to look like a Dodge, sound like a Dodge, and drive like a Dodge. First, reimagine the most iconic muscle car ever.
So as you can hear, Tim discusses making this EV have sound, and that's one of the things that EV vehicles often lack is sound. And you're going to hear in just a second here the sound bites from their press release of this thing, and in my opinion it does not sound anything comparable to the current offerings of a Hellcat, which for example here is an audio clip and visual of our Hellcat swapped Dodge Dakota. Tell me in the comments down below which one you guys think sound better, but I think the obvious difference and winner is going to be the original Hellcat. This just sounds like a baby cub trying to make some noise.
As slippery as a melted jelly bean, but make it look like it was chiseled out of granite.
Tim goes on to say how they really tried to make this as aerodynamic as possible, but also give it that iconic squared off muscle car, bold edge look, which I think they've accomplished that. And they also said that their goal was to make these newer vehicles 25% more aerodynamic than their current offering and lineup.
Package an EV powertrain that will outperform our current V8s? Yes. Even our supercharged V8s.
So you heard it right there from the man himself. So these EVs are going to be faster than even the supercharged V8s, which is an open-ended statement, but would also include the Dodge Demon, which was one of their record-breaking and fastest vehicles to be made.
So our engineers designed the new ERUPT system. It is a multi-speed transmission with an electromechanical shifting experience that's pure Dodge.
This right here was probably the most impressive part of this whole press conference. The announcement that there is going to be some sort of transmission or gearbox in these EVs, which current offerings of EVs do not have a transmission. And if Dodge is able to pull this off, the reason why a lot of them don't have it is because there hasn't been a transmission that's been able to hold up to the power demands and torque demands of these electric motors. So if Dodge is able to pull this off, they would in fact be an industry first, and I think it would definitely be a game changer.
The Charger Daytona will launch with 3 power levels all the way up to the 800-volt Banshee system.
So you can see here that he explains that there's 3 different power modes. He then goes on to say that there will be an offering of 9 power levels, which will probably come through their new direct connection where you can upgrade and get different performance enhancements through there. So the vehicle will be all-wheel drive. You can also see here that it'll have different modes: slam mode, drift mode, drag mode, donut mode. So you'll be able to put in different modes to have some different fun with it. But comment down below what you guys think of this EV. Are you guys impressed by it? Are you happy with it? Again, don't be mad at Dodge because they're just complying with newer regulations and something that has to come with this age and time that we're in. But comment down below what you guys think about Dodge and their approach to the new era of American muscle. But if you guys prefer your old-fashioned American muscle, check out our channel. We got a Hellcat swapped Dodge Dakota as well as a Hellcat swapped Ram 1500 that we're completing. And we'll see you guys on the next video.